Today, I thought I'd finally dress in Gryffindor accurate clothing to talk to you all about some sets. I mean, what comes to mind first when you think pink, purple, sherbet orange? Harry Potter. What? You disagree? These aren't Gryffindor colors? Excuse me. You know who would disagree with you? 2001. Lego Harry Potter. That's right. These sets came out, and the only Gryffindor common room we got included these amazingly accurate, detailed builds, complete with helpful, movie-accurate cardboard background. Where was this one? There's that one. And of course I have Diagon Alley. How dare you question my collection? Now, these are from my original childhood collection. So these are 20 years old. Hilarious to think about, for sure. See, am I coordinating with these sets or what? So, of course, here we have set 4721, Hogwarts Classrooms. Now, I'm guessing they were going for an abandoned classroom with the appearance of the Mirror of Erised, and I guess another general classroom just kind of as an accessory pack, and an excuse to put in the Mirror of Erised in something else other than the final challenge with the Quirrell and the moving holographic Harry with the little red Lego stone, Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, depending on what side of the pond you're on. And then we had set 4722, which was the Gryffindor rooms, Gryffindor house, Gryffindor common room, what have you. It did have the Fat Lady portrait that we all know and love. Why, yes, Ron is holding a translucent blue wand, which definitely were my favorite things about these sets, because I just loved just all the trans pieces that we got with these. The trans clear. You have a little fire, an actual red banner on the cardboard background. And then on the other side, we have a nice burgundy canopy that goes so swimmingly with the pink and neon orange bed frame. So yeah, it's kind of a train wreck, but I loved it so much. And then we have set 4723, 1, 2, 3, the original little Diagon Alley shops. Not really Diagon Alley, but Diagon Alley shops came with this exclusive Hermione figure in this little blue sweater. A lot of animal pieces: scorpion, rat, kitty, owl, all kinds of things. I think it was kind of a familiar animal comrade shop. And the backgrounds here, you have a lot of hats and cloaks and potions, etc. And on the other side, clearly you just have a lot of animals, a ton of owls, a cat, a toad, some mice in the attic, just kind of to round out the feel of a pet shop, kind of. And then you had all of these awesome trans clear rods. You got a trans pink, trans red, trans blue, translucent green, yellow, whatever. Almost as if they could glow in the dark. It was crazy. But just, overall fun builds. But if you wanted to ask my honest opinion, guessing they just saw the other sets that came out in 2001 in my previous video and went, you know what? These are too masculine. They're just too masculine. What girl would want to play with these sand green and gray and tan? Ugh, so drab, so boring. We need to spice it up. You know what? We're going to make completely inaccurate, bright, disorienting colors for 3 tiny sets that make absolutely no sense. And that'll bring in the girls to HP Lego. Parents will be in the aisle. They'll get the castle in Hagrid's hut and the train for the boy. And then they can buy a lovely little shopping experience in pink and, well, what is that base plate? It's like a seafoam pastel green with a lot of trans clear pieces. And it's just going to be fun. They'll have so much fun. What they really did well, though, was this packaging of these 3 sets, because they all included this amazing holographic stained glass plastic insert that was just mind-boggling. And yes, I do have the Hogwarts classroom sealed. It's in pretty good shape for being 20 years old, right? I don't know why I kept this sealed. I just didn't find much of a point, because as a surprise to Lego, I found the masculine 2001 Harry Potter sets that told the story, that set the background, that set the story. Very entertaining. And I love those things. And I played with them a lot. And these side builds just didn't really interest me just because of their color. Shocking. I know. I went against the grain. That was before my time. But I just didn't see the point in opening this. I already had a Mirror of Erised. This was nice, but I just figured, I'm like, maybe I'll open it later, you know. But now I have made a promise to a friend in Tommy Seabricks' Discord that I will not open this just because. It's worth like $110 or something these days. That's wild. I'm sure these were popular for little sisters, older sisters. Hey, who knows? But, you know, they were still a part of the collection, but they just are so odd. And, you know, it's really hard to display these with the others. Pan that way. How are you supposed to display these with that? It's just so coordinating, and they fit together, and it just looks majestic. And all these are just a psychedelic like side build, which I love for 2001. Very 90s almost, all over. That's all I really had to say. There's not much to it. A lot of fun accessories. Not all the bottles are here because I happen to have added a little 2001 mock to my setup. That will be my next video. A short, sweet, not a month after this video kind of thing. I promise. So, I don't know. Did any of you all have these sets? Did any of you watching who were girls only have these sets? In my opinion, you know, Friends didn't come out until like 2012. I think these were ahead of its time. These kind of remind me of a Friends vibe, right? The color story, the color scheme, who was, you know, the marketing. And, fun fact, these 3 boxes had Hermione on them, not Harry, who was featured on all the other boxes. No Ron. Sorry, not sorry, Ron. But, yeah, it was clearly marketed towards, I guess, girls ages 6 to 10. I'm surprised they just didn't put girls on there, but it was just such a clear marketing ploy to get girls involved, which, I mean, touche. Like, I'm glad they tried to get girls interested, even if it was via a nod marketing ploy of bright colors. But I don't know. I just found this fascinating. I mean, I loved them, but I didn't love them as much as my, awesome castle build setup. They were fine, just a lot of bits and pieces that I'm extremely surprised I kept up with half the stuff here, because I'm sure a lot of original sets, like, these things would have just gone missing. Like, it's just so they barely stay together. I can barely move them without things falling off. The books, the pets. Dude, but look at us. Look at this awesome scorpion. You got a scorpion in this. Solid. Or should I say a blast-ended Scroot? Yeah. All right. Sorry, I had to add that in there. Do you all eventually want these sets? Are you all completionists? Do you want them? Used, they're not bad. So, I mean, if you want to have some fun, if you want to have a nice conversation starter along with your set collection, these would be it, because I'm pretty sure, thinking over time, there was never another release like this, with these colors, with these themes, with this kind of feminine marketing tactic of within Harry Potter Lego. I'm not thinking of any right now. Oh, what was my outro again? Now, in the name of Hermione Jean Granger, homework before Lego, don't be a troll in the dungeon, and stay safe out there. Bye.